Greetings, everyone. This is the Gardening Snail of Livingston, California, just trying to keep the community informed and local government as honest as possible. Any editorial content is my own as a resident of Livingston and does not represent the views and opinions of the City Council or the City of Livingston itself, and it certainly does not represent any kind of legal advice. This is an overview of the City Council regular meeting agenda for June 7th, which opens at 7 p.m. You can participate by teleconference by using the number provided below. However, my understanding is it's a toll call and you may be charged depending on your phone plan. Additionally, the meeting will be streamed on YouTube Live. There is no separate special meeting this time around for closed session. However, this time it is tacked on to the very end of what can't help but be a long meeting due to the number of presentations, public hearings, and discussion items. I can think of a few reasons why they might do that, and I'm sure you can come up with a few of your own. Public comments can be submitted via email at citycouncil@livingstoncity.com. Comments must be received by 2 p.m. on the day of the City Council meeting. You will need to provide meeting date, item number, name, email, and comment. Please limit to 300 words or 3 minutes, and please include public comment in the subject for the email. We start off with the call to order, followed by citizens' comments, which are normally limited to 3 minutes. Unless the city attorney or certain council members take issue with what you are trying to say, then you just may face a barrage of interruptions and badgering and must fight for your right to even get through your full 3 minutes to finish your thought. There are 3 presentations on this evening to the Livingston Fire Company, the Miss Independence Teen Council, and the UFW Foundation, followed by announcements and reports. After that is the consent agenda. Items on the consent calendar are considered routine or non-controversial, although it does seem like every so often something gets stuck in here in an effort to avoid a more detailed discussion. Items 4, 5, and 6 are fairly routine. Item 7 is about housing, and if Livingston is doing enough to meet the housing goals for all income levels that have been set by the state. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. Item number 8 is about animal control and how much the county charges for its services. We'll also talk a little more about that later. Then there are 3 public hearings. Item number 9, accessory dwelling unit ordinance, think granny flats or living spaces for 1 or 2 people. Item number 10 is a property tax assessment. Item number 11 is also another property tax assessment. After getting through the public hearings, it's time for discussion and potential action items, beginning with item 12, approve employment agreement between the City of Livingston and Jennifer Raidman for the position of Finance Director, which is something we probably wouldn't be doing but for the fact that the majority of the City Council fired the City Manager we had right after hiring the attorneys we now have and moving the Finance Director we had into the City Manager position. Oh, by the way, we also lost our Public Works Director and Police Chief around the same time. After that is discussion and direction for fireworks and training and travel adjustments. I'd be interested in learning whose training and travel adjustments this pertains to. Item 14 is discussion and direction on street renaming to Cesar Chavez Project, and I wonder which street is to be renamed. Since item 15 and 16 both pertain to the fire department, it's my understanding that all the property taxes collected for fire service is going to the county to pay CAL FIRE to provide fire services to Livingston. It's been a while since I've seen a chart or a graph about just how much that is, but according to my memory, the numbers are kind of huge. If we're going to have our own fire chief and all, that's going to mean some serious changes to the tax sharing agreement that we have with Merced County. And finally, after all the previous discussions are all done, and by the time most of the audience has gone home or gone to bed if they've been watching at home, we have the closed session, a performance evaluation for the city manager and a performance evaluation for the city attorney. If you'd like to stick around for a little bit longer, I have a few details that might interest some of you. Feel free to pause and read at any time. If you like what I do here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook. If you don't, well, thanks for sticking it out this long anyway.